Welcome to Hitman Boxing. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. So Carl Frampton's got a fight coming up with Leo Santa Cruz. This is their second meeting. Obviously, Carl Frampton won the first fight. In my opinion, I think he's going to win the second fight. I just don't think that Leo Santa Cruz is going to be able to adjust. He's not going to switch up his game plan. I thought that he should have just, since he was a taller man, has a longer reach, I felt like he should have just boxed him from the outside and just beat him on points. But he really tried to make it an inside game. He tried to bang with Frampton, and he ended up losing. And he almost got knocked down. And I think, what was it, the third or fourth round? But he was saved by the ropes. It should have been a knockdown. But anyway, I got Carl Frampton winning the rematch. Now, as far as what's next for Carl Frampton, and I'm not sure if we're talking a year, 2 years from now, but he's planning on moving up to 130 from 126. And I mean, I guess that's cool, but then he started talking about the possibility of fighting Vasyl Lomachenko. Now, he seems to think that this would be a good fight between the two. I disagree. I disagree 100% because I don't think Carl Frampton is ready to fight somebody like Vasyl Lomachenko. I mean, Carl Frampton already ducked Rigondeaux at a smaller weight when Rigondeaux was his fucking mandatory. Or the WBA ordered that fight, and Carl Frampton moved up in weight. He ran from Rigondeaux. So I don't see how in the fuck you're going to beat somebody like Vasyl Lomachenko, someone who's very active, someone who's going to throw a lot of punches, someone who's going to break you down and beat the fuck out of you. So Carl Frampton, I mean, I give you 3 rounds against Lomachenko, man. But that's easy work for Lomachenko, man. Nobody want to see that fucking fight. I don't want to see that shit. He basically said he wanted to do it for a payday. If I read the article, right? And I'm pretty sure I did. He wanted to do this shit for a fucking payday. And like I said, I mean, you know, he's not, I don't think he's not on the same level as Lomachenko. You know, I want to read off one of his quotes. A Lomachenko fight would be financially rewarded, and it would be a great scalp if I could beat someone like him. This isn't me calling Lomachenko out, a fighter I'm in awe of, but I don't fear anyone. That was Carl Frampton's statement. This motherfucker is in awe of, you a fucking fan. You a fucking fanboy, dude. You just want to share it. You want to grace the same ring as Lomachenko. That's some weak shit right there, man, because he beat your ass. Now, he did say, I don't fear anyone. That's fucking bullshit. Because if he didn't fear anyone, when the WBA ordered that fight against Rigondeaux, you would have fucking fought Rigondeaux and not moved up to 130. You ran from him, man. That's what the fuck. That's how I see it. But you know, his excuse was, you know, Rigondeaux doesn't bring any money to the table. Right. I understand that. And you know what? Rigondeaux really does need to go out there and start fighting more. He needs to stop taking so much time out of the ring, and he needs to stop fighting these fucking bums. You know, that's what he's got to do. If he really wants to get his name out there, he needs to fight some of these top 10 fighters, man. I'm just being honest. He needs to fight some top 10 fighters. You know, they say everybody's running from him, right? I don't believe that shit. They can find somebody to put in the ring with that motherfucker. All right? Go to one of these sanctioning bodies. Go to the fucking IBF, man. They'll make sure you fight somebody. Because they're going to keep looking for somebody for you to fight for an eliminator. But that's not what's going on here. So, but anyway, like I said, Carl Frampton ducked Rigondeaux on some serious shit, man. So if Rigondeaux moves up to, you know, I don't even think Rigondeaux, you know, that motherfucker needs to move up and weight himself, man, if he wants some bigger fights. He need to move up to 130. He really should move up to 130. I don't know if his little ass frame can sustain that weight, but that's what he needs to do. But as far as Carl Frampton is concerned, that motherfucker's pussy. He ran from Rigondeaux, and he don't want to fight Lomachenko. He's in awe of Lomachenko, and he want that payday from Lomachenko. All right. So if you're gonna run from Rigondeaux, what the fuck you think Lomachenko gonna do to you, man? He's gonna embarrass you. He embarrassed the fuck out of Nicholas Walters in their fight a few months ago, and you want to fight him? Well, whatever, man. You just looking for a fucking payday. Carl Frampton, you're fucking trash. And you know what? That's all I got to say right now. That's all I got to say, man. Drop a comment. Let me know what y'all think about a Lomachenko versus Carl Frampton fight, man. Hitman Boxing. I'm out.